Hello there, Lunar Squadron, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to our early access gameplay coverage of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now, last week we came to you with all 422 confirmed characters on the official roster in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and today we are coming to you with the official ship roster in this game, that being 121 total ships. We have 71 starships, 5 capital ships, and 45 microfighters for a grand total of 121 ships in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now, before we get into this official list, Andreas, I believe we have a few brief messages.
That's right, Nick, we do. First of all, I just want to give a big thank you to our friends over at WB Games for giving us the chance to play LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga before its release so that we could bring this list to you all. Thank you to WB for that. Also, before we get into this, if you're new to the channel, we would absolutely love to have you. All you have to do is pretend like your mouse is Will Smith and that the subscribe button is Chris Rock, and I want you to slap the shit out of that thing. Now that you've done that, you are subscribed to the Lunar Squadron, and let's get into this.
This is Lunar Squadron standing by. We are ready to make the jump to hyperspace. On my mark, Lunar Squadron.
Alright guys, so we have 71 starships, 5 capital ships, and 45 micro ships to get through for a total of 121 ships in this game. We've got a lot to get through here, so I'm going to start off with the first half of that starships list, starting off with the AA-9 freighter, the ARC 170 starfighter, the atmospheric assault lander, B-wing starfighter, BTA NR2 Y-Wing, BTL A4 Y-Wing, the Bestoon Legacy, Boba Fett Starship, also known as the Slave 1, CR-90 Corvette, or the Tantive 4, Count Dooku's Solar Sailor, Darth Maul's Scimitar, Darth Vader's TIE Advanced X-1, the Droid Tri-Fighter, the Escape Pod, the Falcon Escape Pod, the First Order TIE Fighter, the Fortitude, the Gonk Power Cruiser. That's right, guys, it is a Gonk ship called the Gonk Power Cruiser, General Grievous's Soulless One, Ghost, the H-Type Nubian Yacht, the HMP Droid Gunship, IG-2000, the Imperial Lambda-class shuttle, the Imperial Sentinel landing transport, the J-type star skiff, Jango Fett's starship, one of my personal favorites, and Nick's as well, the Jedi Interceptor, the Jedi Starfighter, another one of our favorites, Kylo Ren's command shuttle, Kylo Ren's TIE Whisperer, the Libertine, Luke Skywalker's T-65 X-Wing, the MG-100 Star Fortress SF-17, and the Mason Martinet.
Next up, we have the Millennium Falcon from Episode 4 through Episode 6, the Millennium Falcon from Episode 9, and the Millennium Falcon from Episode 7 and Episode 8. Then we have the Mist Hunter, Naboo Royal Starship, Naboo Starfighter, the Nantex-class starfighter, the Night Buzzard, Poe Dameron's Black One, a Quad Jumper, the RZ-1 A-Wing, the Republic Cruiser, the Resistance A-Wing, the Resistance I-TS Transport, this is the one actually in Galaxy's Edge, the Resistance Transport, the Resistance Transport Pod, a Separatist Vulture Droid, a T-70 X-Wing, another T-70 X-Wing, but from Episode 9, a TIE Baron, a TIE Bomber, but a chrome version of the TIE Bomber. I'm very interested to see how that one plays out in this game. A TIE Dagger, the TIE Fighter, a TIE Interceptor, and the TIE Space Superiority Fighter. Then we have Tallylintra's RZ-2 A-Wing, the Razor Crest, a Theta-class T-2C shuttle, a Trade Federation shuttle, a Trade Federation Vulture droid, so there's 2 versions of the Vulture droid, a U-55 orbital load lifter, the V-Wing Starfighter, a Wookiee gunship, an XI-class light shuttle, and the final starship on the list, rounding out the 71 total, the YT-2400 light freighter.
Coming up next, we have the capital ships. We have 5 in total, so this means that you are going to be able to unlock these. You're going to be able to own these. Not sure if you're going to be able to pilot these. Kind of doubt it, but we'll see when the game comes out, guys. Don't get your hopes up. However, there are 5 of these, starting off with the Death Star. You guys heard that right. You can own the Death Star in this game. Death Star 2, so you can own not 1, but 2 Death Stars. The Executor, which most of you probably know is the Super Star Destroyer. You're going to be able to own that as well. The Steadfast, and the Trade Federation Battleship. Now, some notable omissions here. The regular Star Destroyer, as well as that Venator-class Star Destroyer. I know a lot of people are disappointed about those not being on this list, yourself included, right, Nick?
Yeah, I really wanted to own an Imperial Star Destroyer and a Venator-class Star Destroyer. Those of you who have been with us for the past year will know that those are 2 of the ships that I have really, really wanted to purchase in this game. However, Andreas, even though I'm disappointed in that, the fact that I can buy both Death Stars kind of makes up for it. That's really exciting. Anyway, guys, let's get into the final portion of this list, that being the 45 microships. You can earn 5 of these per episode across the 9 episodes for a grand total of 45 microships. It looks like you earn these for getting all 5 mini-kits in each level. When you do that, you will then unlock the microship that is associated with that particular level from that particular episode. So, kicking us off, we have the Trade Federation Battleship, the Naboo Royal Starship, Darth Maul's Scimitar, a Trade Federation landing craft, the Naboo Starfighter, the Naboo Royal Cruiser, Jango's Starship, Jedi Starfighter, a Republic Assault Ship, Count Dooku's Solar Sailor, Jedi Interceptor, a Vulture Droid, the ARC-170 Starfighter, a V-Wing, the J-Type Starskiff, the Tantive 4 Escape Pod, the Millennium Falcon, an Imperial TIE Fighter, the Y-Wing, the Death Star in a micro version. Andreas, this honestly might be really cool. Like, we can run around in a small Death Star and blow stuff up. That will be cool. And a GR-75 medium transport.
Coming up next, we have the Imperial Star Destroyer. Nick, I know you're not going to be able to own the actual sized Star Destroyer, but, I mean, you can at least fly around a mini version, if that's a consolation for you. Then we have the Imperial TIE Bomber, Boba Fett's Starship, Rebel X-Wing, the Super Star Destroyer, the Rebel A-Wing, Imperial Lambda-class Shuttle, Imperial TIE Interceptor, Death Star 2, so if you're playing co-op, both of you and your friend can ride around in Death Stars. Then we've got the Finalizer, the First Order TIE Fighter, the Eravana, Starkiller Base, which is pretty cool. Then we have the Resistance X-Wing, the Resistance Y-Wing, the Libertine, the TIE Silencer, Supremacy, Kylo Ren's Shuttle, the Resistance A-Wing, the Bestoon Legacy, the TIE Dagger, Kylo Ren's TIE Whisperer, and the Tantive 4. So that's going to do it. That's all 121 ships in this game. I know for me personally, I'm looking forward to both of those Death Stars. I'm looking forward to the Executor. And as far as starships are concerned, I'm personally going to be maining General Grievous's Soulless One. Perhaps I'll be touching on the ARC-170 as well as the Jedi Starfighter as well. Those are 2 of my personal favorites. Nick, which one of these ships are you going to be maining?
Yeah, so I'm definitely a little disappointed I won't be getting my full-size Imperial Star Destroyer, but there are still a lot of awesome ships on this list. I'm very excited to get my hands on the ARC-170, the Jedi Interceptor, the Jedi Starfighter. Really, really excited for that. Millennium Falcon, we're going to be able to own multiple Millennium Falcons. That is so cool that we're going to be able to own all of these ships, and we're going to be able to own the damn Death Star. That is so cool. Very, very excited to get our hands on this game next week and just start flying these ships around.
Yeah, I mean, I know some of you guys are probably going to be disappointed about the lack of the Venator, the lack of the Imperial Star Destroyer, and I know there's a small camp of you that was looking forward to owning Starkiller Base as well. I am wondering how cool those microfighters are going to be if you're able to, shoot multiple people at the same time with that micro Starkiller Base. Might be a cool consolation prize for you guys. For me, I'm going to have to wait for the next massive open world LEGO Star Wars game to own Starkiller Base and an Imperial Star Destroyer, which God knows how long that's going to take. Hopefully not 5 years again. Anyways, let us know in the comments down below which of these ships you guys are looking forward to owning and playing as in this game. Which one of these ships are you going to be maining? And if you had to add one ship to this list, whether it be a starship, a capital ship, or a microfighter, what would it be? Let us know in the comments down below. We'll be looking through for all of your answers and look forward to seeing those. Also, I just want to take this opportunity to once again thank WB Games for allowing us this opportunity to show this list to you guys. We really do appreciate it, WB, so thank you very much for that. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, we will see you all next time.